All right, I did a video on a baby bottle dummy load, and I really missed the opportunity to put it on a VNA, and a lot of people yelled at me for that. And so I want to make that up. So I have a VNA here, and we've calibrated it to 50 ohms. You can see, put on a 50 ohm load, we get just a spot in the middle. Everything looks great. Okay, so we are first going to sweep a version that just has two 100 ohm resistors. I did measure these resistors, they don't seem inductive, and when we put those on there, we see we get a perfect spot in the middle. The next one we're going to look at is two large 5 watt resistors, two 100, so this would be a good 10 watt load, right? 5 watts each. And they look like they have a whole bunch of inductance on it, right? Let's put that one on there and get a perfect 50 ohms. All right. And then we put the baby bottle version, which is a resistor that looks something like this. I happen to have a 50 ohm resistor. So we'll have a single 50 ohm resistor, and this one is definitely wire wound, so it's definitely going to have some inductance on it. And I'll pop that one on, and boom! You can see that it's got this huge inductance on it. It's measuring 48.22 ohms. So it's on the 50 ohm circle. So its real part is 50 ohms, but it has a lot of inductance. It has 11 microhenries of inductance, right? So very, very bad. Now, it's even worse than that because where we're getting over to the center here is only at 300 kilohertz, okay? And if I change the marker, you know, here is 1.9 megahertz. So yeah, very, very bad. So let me sweep the frequency here to, we'll do a stop at 30 megahertz. So we'll sweep the entire ham band from 300 kilohertz to 30 megahertz, okay? And you can see this thing is not going to work anywhere, right? Let's go back to the other ones. Let's go back to the one that has just two 100 ohms, short little guys. I don't think they're very inductive. And look at that. It's perfect. It's a perfect load at 30 megahertz. And we'll do the one that looks like it's got all kinds of inductance on it. We'll put it in there, and bang! It's a perfect load. Now, if we zoom way in, oops, I zoomed way too far. So there is a little bit of inductance on this one, but it's not much. If I change the marker here, we're getting about 30 nanohenries of inductance. So yeah, not a lot of inductance on these guys, even though they look like they're going to be really, really bad, right? So let's go back up, enter. Let's go ahead and increase the frequency, stop frequency here. Let's zoom it up here so it starts getting really bad. Okay, so there we're getting some inductance. So let me stop it here at 144 megahertz. So at 144 megahertz, we are still sort of on the 50 ohm line. We're measuring 55 ohms. We've got about 30 nanohenries, but we've got, you know, fairly decent. Let's see here, format log mag. Yeah, let's put the marker on minus 20 dBm return loss. So it's 55 megahertz. This one's good to 55 megahertz. Let's go to the one that has just the two 100 ohm resistors. Let's see where it's good to. It's good to a little bit farther. It's good up to about 90 megahertz. And we know what the baby bottle load does. Yeah, it's going to be super bad. So let's again change the stop frequency to 5 megahertz, and you can see that we don't even get minus 20 dBm anywhere. It's just awful. So yeah, these type of inductive loads, yeah, they're just garbage. Yeah, don't use them.